Welcome to the hole and the home opener for our number one ranked Grambling State Tigers. They welcome the Oregon Ducks to town for another top 5 matchup. First quarter action, Pierre Jackson finds a lane on the right, sheds a defender, and picks up 8. Then Jackson gets it again, pushes the pile, and picks up 6 more yards. Later in the drive, King drops back and hits Bobby Smith on the outside for a 13-yard pickup. Then on first down, easily takes the counter right, follows his blockers, and picks up another Tigers first down. 2 plays later, King goes back to the air, hitting Smith on the drag. Check out the spin move, and then he turns on the jets to pick up 26. Remember I said in the podcast, Bobby Smith is going to be something special. Look at that spin move. A few plays later, King throws a dart to William Carter in the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! Great opening drive for the Tigers. Ducks take over, Robinson with the play action, and he gets rid of it quick to Olsen. Ginn misses, and the big tight end picks up 8. Then Blunt takes the stretch right. Ginn gets to him, but Blunt fights to pick up the first down. 2 plays later, Robinson tries to keep the option right, but Torian Ray shuts it down for a 5-yard loss. Ducks facing a 3rd and long. Robinson drops back, throws it to the outside, but Rayshawn Baker picks him off. What a play by the shutdown corner. And the Tigers look to capitalize. King hits Paxson wide open over the middle. He spins and picks up 22. And here comes PJ. He finds a hole up the middle, and he powers ahead for 8 yards. Next play, King drops back, sprints to his right, and threads the needle to Paxson for 12. Then King goes back to the air, and look at this dime he drops to Jordan Paxson in the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! Tigers up 14-0. Next Ducks possession, Robinson drops back and hits Pat Jones on the sideline for 6. Then on 3rd down, Robinson drops back, steps up in the pocket, but Caleb Causey hits him and it's a fumble. Oregon recovers but is forced to punt. Tigers take over. King drops back and hits his big tight end Tim Clark on the sideline for 19. A few plays later, Jackson hits the hole up the middle and weaves his way to 8 yards. Then PJ sneaks through a small hole and spins his way to 9 more. Next play, King drops back, stands tall in the pocket, and hits Will Carter over the middle, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! Tigers are rolling 21-0. Oregon looks to get things going. Robinson hits Blunt coming out of the backfield. He pinballs and picks up 18. Then Robinson fakes the screen and hits Jones coming open, and he falls just short of the marker. Next play, Robinson swings it out to Blunt. Haley would miss, and the big back picks up 9 yards. A few plays later, Robinson keeps the option left. Ginn misses, and the QB picks up 9 more yards. The option game is working for the Ducks. Robinson keeps the option left, cuts upfield, and picks up 8. Next play, Robinson fakes the sweep. He keeps the option. Stovall misses, and Robinson walks into the end zone. Oregon's on the board 21-7. Next GSU possession, King drops back, gets rid of it over the middle. Walker comes down with it, and nobody's near him. Antonio Walker turns on the burners and is gone. Touchdown, Grambling! What a play by the wideout. Oregon tries to answer. Robinson drops back, tries to go to the sideline, but gets picked off by Ken Johnson. The G-men came to play today. Tigers take over. Jackson finds a huge lane up the middle, makes a cut, and gets inside the 5. 2 plays later, PJ would punch it in from 2 yards out. Touchdown, Grambling! Tigers up 28. But here comes Oregon. Robinson hits Jones on the slant. Stovall misses. Clemens takes a bad angle, and Jones is off to the races. Baker dives and makes a TD-saving tackle. Then Robinson goes back to the air, has plenty of time, and finds Eric Lewis open in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Grambling looks to respond. Jackson finds a huge lane on the left. He uses his speed and picks up 14. Then King goes to the air, hits Antonio Walker on the curl for 17. Next play, Kevin easily takes the handoff up the middle, breaks a tackle, and picks up 10. 2 plays later, King with a deep drop. It hits Tim Clark over the middle, and the big tight end picks up 18. A few plays later, easily gets the rock again, takes it left, and picks up 9. Next play, the junior back takes the counter right, and look at that blocking by the O-line. Kev walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! That's 42 points in the first half. But the Ducks are trying to keep it close. Robinson drops back and hits Fisher on the out route for 11. A few plays later, Robinson goes back to the air. He looks to go deep, but underthrows and gets picked off by Brent Stovall. That's turnover number 3 for the Ducks. And here comes GSU. King draws back, rolls out right, and hits Carter on the sideline for 10. Then King goes for it all, loading up and going to Smith in the end zone, but gets picked off by West. Great play by the corner. He went up to get that one. The Ducks will drive down and set up for a field goal, but the kicker leaves it short, and Rogers is back deep to bring it out. He starts right, cuts it back left, has tons of space. He turns on those burners and is gone. Eric Rogers does it again, going 105 yards to the house. Touchdown, Grambling. What a way to end the first half. Grambling State is dominating, 49-14. Only negative in the game so far has been that interception by Chris King. It's been a dominating performance by the back-to-back national champions. Start of third, Robinson comes out throwing. He hits Blunt, and the back picks up the first. Then Robinson goes back to the air, tries to go outside, but gets picked off by Rayshawn Baker. That's the corner's second on the day. Tigers take over, and PJ has a lane up the middle and picks up 7. Then King drops back and throws a rocket to Will Carter on the seam for 17. Next play, King goes back to the air and hits Antonio Walker in the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling. That's TD number 5 for King. But the Ducks look to answer. Robinson comes out throwing, connected with Calhoun over the middle for 16. Then Robinson hits Blunt on the angle route, fakes out Haley. He turns upfield to pick up 19. Then Robinson has all day in the pocket. Finally hits Calhoun on the cutback cheese for 19 more yards. A few plays later, Robinson drops back, feels the pressure, tries to squeeze it in across the middle, but gets picked off by Rayshawn Baker. That's the corner's 3rd interception on the day. And the Tigers look to put the nail in the coffin, easily takes the counter right. He follows his blockers, gets to the outside, turns on the burners, and is gone. 86 yards later, touchdown, Grambling. What a run by the junior. And here's the highlight of the day. Later in the fourth, Cody Walker keeps the option right, and watch the move he put on the safety, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling, and that would do it. Oregon would try to make it interesting versus the second teamers, but GSU gets the W, 78-42. King finished with 288 yards and 5 touchdowns and 1 interception. Pierre Jackson had 118 yards on the ground and a touchdown, but Kevin Easley had a monster day. 8 carries, 161 yards, and 2 scores. Will Carter and Antonio Walker both caught 2 touchdowns, and on defense, our corner, the captain, Rayshawn Baker, had 3 interceptions. Another dominated performance for our Tigers, but it gets harder. We travel to Tuscaloosa and battle with the number 4 ranked Alabama Crimson Tide this week. Coming up in the Tigers Den podcast, I'll talk about my second team defense concerns and scout Bama. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.